can't hear a thing you're saying. I can't hear a thing you're
There's a
saying.
boat behind it.
All right.
Well, the motor's right there.
I know.
Well, scoot around. You good that
Hey, can you
thing?
get my water?
There's a boat behind you, kiddo.
Hi, Chad.
That's not
Hi,
Chad.
Chad.
These are just friends.
Thank you.
Yep, see you guys.
See ya.
So Janet, Denise,
Yeah.
Janet was out in the front of her house, and these Amish guys came up on a pontoon and they were fishing off the bed to piss her off. So she went and got her big 20 thing with that cuts weeds off and 20-foot rope on it. She started throwing it out there.
Where did that piss her off?
She didn't want them fishing off the bed.
Oh, because they were too close.
They're in front of literally the
really
pontoon.
close to the pontoons.
Who would freak out here?
Yeah. So then she said she got on her pontoon and they're leaving. She wanted to see how that guy got the pontoon out of the water.
Yeah.
They pulled the pontoon up there, got off of it, took the horse, hooked it onto the trailer and backed the trailer down into the water, took the horse out, put the pontoon on the trailer, hooked the rope up to the horse, pulled it out, backed the buggy down to the trailer, hooked the trailer onto the buggy.
That's heavy for that horse to carry that.
Huh?
Heavy for the horse to carry in the boat, right?
Probably not. I don't know. But it made her mad that they were fishing like that. They're fishing for bass and they were fishing for bluegills.
They see if people are like right up in your
Camera working on it?
way up
Is the camera working?
Yeah, it is.
and nobody
We're going
cares.
inside there.
We know, I'm gonna put a sign that says, we know to unplug it when not to
We
use
could have bought it that way.
John thinks you can put it on the hill, right?
Oh,
And then you
this is for like, this right here. This part. This is for the headlight.
What's that?
This. This. 12 lights at the top. And when you put it on the bottom, it says this on it. This here on this side goes up. And this one is for a horn. I just love how this is still working. I can't believe it.
So you took that off, huh? You took that off?
Yeah, it's on it right now. A lot of wiring. Yeah. I did not see, let's say, how it unplugged. I did not see it unplugged.
Well, it would go back. It would go back and run to the phone.
Did he ask his mom before he did all
That's the
that?
old. That's where the old.
I was saying that.
Oh, I thought maybe
And I was trying to talk him out of it.
I thought maybe he asked you or didn't ask me for.
He told me that there was a problem, and I said, who cares? And he said, I care.
Look it up
There's a lot
on
of- there's a lot of
YouTube. See if this comes off.
It's like your steering wheel in your car if it's not quite straight. Then that means your car's out of alignment. But what does it mean in your body?
Somebody put it on wrong. They just put it on wrong.
If you want a fire tonight, go along the side where I cut it off.
Besides, I just pushed it to the road.
Oh, you can see where I got it cut.
Yeah.
I cut those little triangle
Yeah,
there.
because it's gonna rain later. So
Huh?
you might as well do it tonight because it's gonna rain later. Put a fire out there. Hey, I saw. You know how we have s'mores? I saw charcuterie s'mores. Charcuterie s'mores. So it's like little baby bell cheeses
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
put in the fire, and then you put it on a cracker with like ham.
Yeah.
And you could put honey or whatever on it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm down with that. That
And we
sounds
have so many
power company is lightning on time, so you don't want to get up and work on the power line
Yeah,
when
it
it's
was
lightning.
lightning all night long. So they go
At
out
night.
and start working on it, and then it's lightning. So then they have to quit. And then it was pouring down rain.
Yeah, but yeah.
So
that made
heavy
a lot.
rain. They don't make them work out there in the rain.
But like when it started lightning, we stopped working on the wells because we had a 40-some
Yeah,
foot
right.
lightning rod up there. It
Yeah,
went
for
down to
sure.
the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and if you have an elderly couple, if you're elderly people that need oxygen, or if you have there's some lady that said she had a baby that needed,
Yeah, then.
I don't know, monitors or something. Now, a regular baby monitor, I wouldn't think would be.
Are you changing views on
But
your
you
camera?
need to let the city office know.
You can
so
move your
they'll try
phone
to keep your
anywhere.
power on as soon as possible. But some lady
And
was
that's one thing I
complaining
need
that,
to
you know,
do,
got a
okay.
baby that has a monitor that needs to be on all the
That's what I want.
time. And I thought, well, let the city know.
Yeah,
You know, and somebody
Pretty
else
fun
said,
for
well,
the
get it.
battery, aren't they?
No, but it's probably if your baby has an issue.
I got 3 batteries.
Yeah, but I thought, let the city know. And then other people were
Hey.
saying, get a monitor.
Hey.
Or get a monitor, get a generator. Well, not
came in every 7 or 8 years. They only wanted the premium trees. This guy said, "Hey, I'll give you like the cottonwood. We got big ass cottonwood. And I have a hard time selling those. I want to give you 30%, and I'll take 70%. Now that's good wood, like a lot of it
Yeah.
a little over. Gave us 70%, and he took 30%. And the guy said, "Hey, I want to come up and be part of your trail committee. Because we got a trail like Dave Clinton, we guys are on a trail committee, take care of the trails." And then he also bought I think it's a new log clip that must somehow he can go over the fingers from the septic tank. And we got 3 or 4 big trees in there. John said, "We'll give if he takes those trees out of there and cleans that out, we'll just give him those trees.
Yeah.
Getting rid of them."
Yeah, it does.
But it only puts a small amount of weight on, because otherwise you get those big tractors and they'll crush the.
Yeah,
Septic fingers for the septic system.
But John said I don't know, we got probably $10,000 already for
that's not bad.
the trees that we would have just cut up for firewood.
Yeah, correct, exactly.
And Susie knows we don't need more firewood.
I was up there with him that one day, and I was like, "I can't believe we have that much wood just laying there." And he said, "Oh yeah, they'll never. It'll be years."
So John said his troop goes to the Apple Festival for Johnny Appleseed, and they make chicken dumplings or something. And they said, "We need firewood." He said, "We need to find some firewood." And
Where
John
do you
said,
find it?
"Well, how much firewood do you need?" And the guy said, "Oh, a couple truckfuls." John said, "Don't worry about it. I got all the firewood you
Yeah,
need."
right, exactly.
He said, "It's really cool because the guy's going to come up with a dump trailer in his truck." He said, I'll fill up with wood." And he said, "I don't have to do anything else for the rest of the time."
Yeah, really.
You have enough wood for Apple Festival, don't you? You have enough wood for Apple Festival?
I got a whole bunch out there just waiting.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
need to get rid of it. And I took a load to stand it.
Yeah.
Half a truckload.
Oh, it's hot. Look, they said they got, someone said 4.5 inches of rain. You didn't want to come here and say it was fall. You've been here before.
It'll be good.
Yeah. I haven't been to Alaska. Alaska or Wisconsin?
Haven't seen any geese yet. Have you seen the geese?
No.
No, I haven't seen these today.
Oh, I have today.
Today, have
Yeah.
you?
Are they out?
Stay out of our yard,
Yeah.
can't they?
When we drove to
They caught that doing
Columbia
that.
City, there was, yeah, we saw that on video. When we drove to Columbia City, there was a
Yeah, let's
couple
go
with
in.
like the goslings were walking
Oh, yeah.
on 700.
Okay.
The wood ground wood.
I like that guy's blue car. They generate electricity of it
Yeah.
in the roof there. See that?
Oh, the solar.
He's Joshing us, yeah.
You should see
It's
them.
solar
Have
though.
you ever
Solar
been over to
power.
John's lately?
Those blue cars, they need big
Huge,
power.
huge solar field over
It has
there.
a leak on it.
Across, if you take John's Road up to 30,
Here.
on the other
Yeah,
side of
we're
30
around,
from
yeah.
John's Road, huge,
Yeah, cottonwood thing
Oh,
over
he
here.
has it.
Yeah.
Huge one.
And what's that place called
I
again?
missed it so much.
When they make the sale right?
Yeah, across from Sail
Okay.
Ride.
Oh, across from sale.
Yeah, across from Sail Ride. So,
That whole farm,
but
40,
it's,
probably 50 acres of it there.
but it's the RMC has it, right?
Probably 50 acres they got.
Huge. And
Hey,
so
did you see
neighbors
they-
that live
see
on
they
past
moved it
there
out
were kind of
here?
upset about it. We
They
were
moved
talking
it
to
out?
one of them somewhere, and
They
I
didn't
said,
want
"Are you
to
guys
go
upset about it?"
Well,
He said, "Well, his wife was. He didn't care."
Oh,
I
yeah, you
said,
don't get
"I
stuck
kind of
in
think
that.
it's a good thing. It's
Like we did
But
over
then we
here.
understand that it makes the property value so
4 years
high
ago.
because you can't afford the taxes on it.
well,
But if it's the IMC, then it's fine.
it's RMC." And he said, "Well, she's kind of afraid it's going to hurt their property values." And I said, "Are you going to move?" And he said, "No," because they've lived there their whole entire marriage. Built a
Especially me.
Well, yeah, because you did the ultrasound.
I think I did an ultrasound.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think so. You saw everybody's babies.
It was a hair and you had it.
That guy's gonna run ashore, Evan. He's gonna run ashore.
No. Yeah, there's
Bird.
Huh?
We'll get on
Look at that.
360
Here it again.
I don't know, but I'd love to see that eagle land.
That'll be on the
Oh,
360
that
too.
eagle.
Sometime.
That was
Yeah,
a
we saw
squirrel.
it
You know, Evan, I think that's the
out in
newspaper.
the field. Evan and I saw it in the field.
That's still big though.
Oh, that. The herons sit down in the water. I have a lot of supper.
Don't they put a pier in?
Put on the speaker.
I thought she did.
I know.
She was complaining on
Yeah. Well, I don't blame her.
Look at that water.
a lot of people were.
The bridge is almost.
They're not being careless.
I see that.
No,
Like,
no, I agree.
for 5 inches of water makes a big difference. You had 5 inches of like your backyard, which is
It did.
it. You
We
ain't,
didn't get 5 inches of water, but yeah, we had water in our yard. He saved the fish.
I tried, I saw that. I saw the video.
That was a carp, right?
Yeah.
Catfish
Oh,
or
I
It
carp.
looked like a carp.
Oh, I thought it was a catfish.
No, I think
Well, you couldn't tell.
I
put it back in the fleet.
Google lensed it.
Didn't have
You know how to
whiskers,
do
did
Google
it?
Lens on your phone?
When I
You
saw
push
that-
and it said carp. And it showed other pictures of the carp and they
Right.
have the same,
It was hard to
that
see.
design on the fish.
Yeah, it was hard to see
Yeah.
from the picture.
Yeah. Well, I zoomed
We
it.
got weeds out here already.
That's how you poke a boat.
Yep, that's right.
Excellent.
Yeah, see that, guys?
Yeah, right.
Man,
Now
I
you
was-
should learn to drive a car.
Hey,
Yeah, what would be
39 minutes. Wow.
39.
Hope you like this video. So, goodbye, guys.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Say
Any of them-
goodbye.
Your grandpa's back.